To summarize, this one didn't have an assignment. This one didn't understand the assignment. There's more video.
First rule is there are no rules.
Yay!
Let's go!
Goku is not the Avatar. They're trapped in a hole, and I'm like, oh, thank God, the movie got better.
Let's go!
So I did it. I did the unthinkable. I rewatched Dragon Ball Evolution. Yeah, it's just as bad as you remember it. If you don't remember it, it comes from this. I've been rereading these. So it's like, I remember seeing this like awful show, and I'm about to learn you are good. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to AvidCat Studios. I'm your host, Stone John, and I'm just going to yell about this movie for a while. Well, not exactly yell, but like there's certain complaints. One, it's very boring. This is basically what if like the Daily Wire wanted to like take Lord of the Rings and then boil it down to like just one movie. And if like you're like, oh, that sounds awful. Yeah, it is, because like the budget is terrible. Nobody knows what movie they're trying to be in. They're trying to be in like a manga movie, but at the same time they're trying to be in like future, but also not the future, and it doesn't make any amount of sense. And also the whole entire thing with Piccolo, and Goku, I get what it's like. Okay, so Goku is now 18 years old, but he got sent there 18 years ago, even though like Piccolo was captured 2,000 years ago. That makes no fucking sense. This movie is boilerplate, boring, confusing, and should be more out of order to make it interesting, because it is. What I'm not confused on is, this is amazing, this sucks. And honestly, it has nothing to do with like the acting. Like the acting is honestly pretty decent for what they're giving them the lines to read.
You are Master Roshi.
I am Muten Roshi, the Invincible!
All the characters are wrong. I'm fine with like readaptations, and you're gonna like make it update the movie, or like like bring it to the present day or something like that. But keep the fucking characters the same.
That TV thing is right. The ball you're looking for is right here. Let's go!
If you don't do that, it doesn't make sense. You can have like, Goku out of character where he would not care about anything. Him going there and wanting to hang out with Chi-Chi instead of going to the tournament. Are you fucking kidding me? If there's a choice between hanging out with Chi-Chi and going to a tournament, Chi-Chi better hang out the fucking tournament.
Are you in the tournament?
No, I'm here for something else.
Something more important than me.
The only time they actually have any like interesting monsters is the heavily dark fucking cave filled with lava that only like one person, Master Roshi, is like sweating. And thank you, Donnie Yen, for actually being in this movie, because you're actually tolerable. Although my favorite character in this entire movie is Yamcha. Yamcha is fucking amazing. He nails the sound and the tone, even though it's like not Yamcha. He's not a fighter. He's a thief. But you're like, whatever. Like, he sounds pretty cool, dude.
Now you're talking, bro.
Like, it works for how he sells it. Those parts are actually okay. Those are in the middle of the movie. Take Dragon Ball, skip about 30 minutes. Don't fucking watch those. Forget they're there, because they won't be brought up ever fucking again. And for some reason, you get like a dual Chi-Chi fight where like the one who's supposed to be the with the ninja dog, and they're like, oh, it's the Mafuba. And I'm like, no, this is like another Paycheck movie for a poor man in like Ghostbusters, which at the very least Ghostbusters, like even the remake, like I could defend that movie to like a certain extent beyond this movie, where like at least those characters are the same characters, sort of. Like they're parodies of themselves, but at least they have like a central world that they like, the framework that it works from. And even though like it's objectively bad, and I don't really find that movie funny, I don't find one bit of this movie funny, like really either, until like Yamcha shows up, and I'm like, oh, thank God, some comic relief.
You're nothing but a low-life bandit.
Yeah, but what with the ladder?
They're trapped in a hole, and I'm like, oh, thank God, the movie got better. Also, he's not the fucking Avatar. Like, seriously? Goku is not the Avatar. The Kamehameha wave is not a fucking a wind attack. I mean, sure, it has wind, like, abilities around it, because it's like you're using your ki to like you force your energy out there. But in this tragic retelling, it's a wind move, so he can use that to light fires. Also start hearts. It's the Kamehameha of love. And then in the movie by shooting a guy with a Kamehameha wave point blank. Don't worry, it doesn't make any sense, because he fought the inner demon within himself. The monkey that he is, whose sorrow that was.
Goku, no!
I don't think Goku's there anymore.
A thing that he could fight off, apparently pretty fucking easily. Like, no, don't be the evil monkey.
Always have faith in who you are.
In the movie, we start off with him saying, like, the first rule is there are no
First
rules.
rule is there are no rules.
Like, what is this, Assassin's Creed? Because no one's made that joke before, huh? Subscribe.
Hey, what was it that you wanted to tell me?
There are rules to Dragon Ball, like, believe it or not. It is. It's a soft magic system, if you want to call it anything. But there are rules. They go to tournaments. There are rules in the tournament. You land outside the ring, you're fucked. You could fly above the ring. You could fly all everywhere else. Just don't touch the ground outside of the ring. You know, that doesn't matter.
Nobody at home knows this, but I'm a fighter too.
At least like the Super Mario movies, or the Super Mario movie, like was actually, it had a vision. It went for it, and like it has a certain charm to it. This has no charm. This is like worse than an Uwe Boll movie with like the lack of charm. It's messy. It's all over the place. I think Bulma, she does a great job playing her. Yamcha, like I said, Goku's great. Roshi, I mean, it's Donnie Yen. I can't get mad at Donnie Yen. I'm trying to defend it, but I can't. And I don't want to. That's how bad it is. It's boring. It doesn't do anything. It's a bullet point fucking movie. You got a kid from whatever, outer space, sure. And then he's like, okay, I'm starting to learn some things. Then the grandfather dies. And then is it going to get weirder when you find out that God is also Piccolo? And then eventually they fuse together or something.
She's got the Dragon Balls.
Goku doesn't go to school. Goku doesn't care. Goku wants to fight. Goku wants to train. Goku has nothing else to do. Like, how the hell did you figure out, like, to put fucking Twilight into this? Money, money, money. Even Street Fighter can have more defense than this. Like,
It was Tuesday.
they had much less to go from and still made a better movie. Mortal Kombat. Same. Less to work with. Much better movie. This has, look at it. This is like part of it. And they fucked that up. This movie sucks. But there are admittedly some interesting moments, even the wire fighting scenes. But when you walk away from a movie and your only thought was, I should be madder at this, but I don't have the time or energy. Like, you gave me a bunch of information, you spun it in a blender, and then you said, no, this is exactly what it means. You should know this now. It's like a standardized test version of like what the fuck you're supposed to do, but it's in a bad district. Man, if I have to give this a rating, like it's 4 at best. Like, certain like graphics are okay, and I like some of the not the dialogue, but the interactions, especially with Chi-Chi and Bulma. Like, they did a great job. But where was the Krillin love? Like, for real? And also Goku and Yamcha, they were great. But at the same time, it's like it's only in those minor interactions. It's only like certain parts where I'm just like, okay, this is fine. And the rest of them just like, no. That's how I feel about that. 4. Thank you so much for watching. He's the greatest hero on earth, but not in this movie. Although he fights his own demons.
Let's go!
Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe out there. Be beautiful and do whatever that makes you ultimately satisfied in life. Something better than this movie. Just do that. Later.
Very impressive.
Yeah,